Jeez, he did 2 live streams in a day? One on one platform, one on the other? This guy's a fucking content creator. Is that gonna stand still? See, it looks like it's panning. It's not. It's just moving. Oh, shit. How do I do this without looking like a total fucking degen? Aha. And now it stopped moving. That's good. I'm out of beer. Fuck me, bro. Too much. It's too much of me. There is such thing as too much of me. Oh, wait, I have a plate. 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 Let's see if I can... Oh, wait, how do I see the fucking chat if I have it like this? Fuck! I suck. Why does anyone pay me to do anything? So you'd think I'd have figured this out earlier. No, I don't. Oh, wait. I can just do that like I did earlier, because I'm stupid. Is this the button that I want? Live chat. How in the hell? Alright, we're just gonna go to the YouTube on this one. And now, wait for it. Oh, that cool. Well, I hope the quality is good for you. The quality is terrible for me. And I'm just hanging out and doing whatever I want. Because when you're airsoft famous, you can do these things. And now, you get to watch me do work and catch up on things and be an adult for some reason. Because I'm bored as shit. So if I'm bored, I'm sure you're just as bored because you're watching me be bored. That's weird. Can I? Settings. Just curious. Can I jack this up? I can only do this on 720? Alright, that's not terrible, I guess. I look pretty fucking good in 720. Thank you. Alright, knock this down. Wow. Big time famous streamer, do work. Oh, what's this that popped up? Oh. Boop. Boop. Pop up. Boop. Let's do event stuff. Let's modify some pre-existing events we've made. Such OP Yellow Rocks, which is gonna be fucking cool. Oh, this music isn't overpowered. Oh, I could turn this way down. Much more ambient music now. Hello, strangers. Okay. Fuck, I gotta shave my head. Look at this. Some fucking dad level. Look at my fucking. What's my neck look like? Look like a Miami meth head. Fucking horrible. Okay, let's check on this event. One dare. We might do this for 2 days. I haven't figured out yet. After Homefront, I will decide if I want to do the Yellow Rocks for 1 or 2 days. It might be 1. Dude, so like, what's funny is you could totally see like my whole family's baldness. So all in here is mostly nothing. Like some like peach fuzziness, I guess, that will grow over time. And then this like grows in normally. Like you could see it right here in the light. Like this still grows normally, and then this is like fading. So that's why I just because there's like 4 different fades in my head going on. So when I bick it, we're good. Fucking good, bro. And then like after a couple days, this will get real under here. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Dude, this growth like after about 4 days, I go crazy. Like, uh, I I might or early tomorrow I might wake up early, go to the 7-Eleven down the street or the Walgreens that's down here. I'll probably go to Walgreens, get a razor, and just bick my shit. Because I mean, I flew, so it's not like I could just take a razor in my carry-on with me, and I don't check baggage. I almost never check baggage when I fly. You're crazy. I never check baggage. I think the only time I've ever checked a bag was like when I used to go to Avalon and I would check my airsoft gun. That was it. But if it's 2 weeks or less, backpack. That's all I need. Like I'm here for a week, just took a backpack. That's it. When I did a shot show, it was just a week, just backpack. So I think Yellow Rocks, I'm actually okay with the format. So what we might do is make the Siege of Avalon a 2-day event. That might be the fucking business. So we might make it. I wonder if I could just sit on the floor. Leaning forward is starting to hurt my lower back. Oh boy. Hang on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I don't know if that's better or worse, but here we are. Here we go. Adjust. And we reach. Oh, oh, fuck. Got the thing there, got that thing there. Bring that thing forward. This live stream doesn't need to happen, but neither do any of mine. There we go. We're hoping that the like wood and building materials are being run down is because that's all still old shit wood because wood hasn't been that affordable for us. So we've been making money for maintenance as well as profit as a business. So it's pretty much if we don't do this, the field goes down and there's nothing we can financially do about it. And by field quality, I mean like replacing wood, replacing building materials and stuff like that. Plus, I'll be fucking real. We've been spoiling kids for years. Even in the ministry days, when we were a $10 field, we were spoiling kids. We should have, we didn't want to open as a $25 field because for us to go from 10 to 25, we didn't feel was 2 years. And if we make this work at 20, we're just going to go up to 25 because that's what we should have been in the first place. So we should have opened with $25, but for our current demographic, that would be a drastic leap, and we more, and that pay increase for certain indoor field, $25, we're still killing it. I don't know. I feel like there's a better way to explain it. Maybe There's just there's no. What are we going to discount to? We were barely making money. But keep in mind, we weren't really making fat profit. Yeah, it's also a little easier to streamline. Because I never liked undercutting them or underselling them, and I never liked it as a business tactic. Make more money. It's a need. We need to make more money to stay afloat, which is shitty, but hey man, it's fucking doing business. But no parent's gonna bat an eye at a $5 increase. 25, 30. City is 30. So, did you go back? So, a reason we raised for profit 3-tiered membership program where the higher up in, I make more money when kids. Let me give that bandwidth a second to catch up. So that should be good. So anyway, if people want to say that we're doing this for profit reasons, then riddle me this: why did I create a 3-tiered membership where we as a company lose more money the higher up in tier you go? So if you total it all together, what did I say the membership? It was like, I think at bronze, it's 22 or 21, somewhere in there, something like that. But I make more money when kids don't get these memberships because they're paying short-term $25 a pop, plus they're paying full price for BBs. So kids can complain all they want. Those kids don't know how to do math. And kids are so short-term focused with money because kids don't know how to manage their finances. They don't understand short versus long-term things. They don't get. But like all these kids in Discord and chat are all pissed off. Do the fucking math, dude. That's why I don't answer. I'm like, because, hey, bro, you're stupid. Like, do the math. I literally posted the numbers that I used when I planned out this membership plan. Like, those weren't just like some random slide out of no. That slide equates to months, literal months of planning and seeing what else is going on in the industry and looking what this field does and what this field does and what this field does and looking at where we want to be financially and how we can still save money or how we can still save our regulars money, because our kids that are coming every Saturday or every Sunday without fail, which is, bro, like 60 to 70% of these kids don't miss a weekend. Those kids will save money. They will. It may not be as much money as they want to save, but hey, man, too bad. Gas is going up. Everything's going up in price. Everything. So, and people complain about gas prices, but they still go on road trips. Is that kind of a crappy way to look at things? Like, you'll pay it. Yeah, kind of it is. But if we don't do this, then the field declines. The field gets worse if we don't do this. We will not be able to make changes we want to our other businesses. So if kids don't like it, they can stop playing, because All Patriot has never been a $20 field. I'll look at the field price right now. That's the other thing that I find funny. All these kids that are complaining about a $5 increase have probably never played anywhere else except my field, which is and I have a lot of survey data that actually talks about that. So let me bring up All Patriots pricing. Not to bash on All Patriot. I love All Patriot. I love Casey. I love Larry. I love Sam. I've never met Sam, but I respect him, I guess I should say, because I've actually never met the guy in person. Pricing. All Patriot is $25. Their rentals are $30. Gets you a rental gun and 3 magazine refills. Their B package is $55. Gets you that same thing with a mask. Oh, it looks like you buy a mask. Like, because it says you keep a mask. So I assume it's a purchase. So, whatever. What's CQB City at right now? CQB City in Stockton. Hours and fees. Splinter. I think City is 30 or 35. Let's take a gander. They have an hourly? $12 an hour? Or $30 all day? That's interesting that they do an hourly. That's very... Paintball? No, because even a lot of paintball fields don't do that. I mean, we're still one of the better deals in the area for how close it is to the average house. Like, even if you kind of live in like that Elk Grove area, it's not exactly a hop, skip, and a jump. If you live in Antelope or Roseville or like North Highlands, we're down the street and we're a turn. Like, the commute is so small. So now what are you paying in gas? Let's say you want to go to CQB City. Okay, well, how much are you going to spend in gas? Are you going to road trip together? No, because your friends aren't going to want to get up that early, or they're not going to respond, or insert reason why you guys can't plan anything out here. Same thing if you want to go to Galt. How much are you going to spend in gas? So, $25 is comparatively nothing. But again, as we found out in Discord, a huge amount of the kids that are protesting this, basically, or not enjoying this, are young teenagers. Too bad, dude. Sorry. I know that sounds callous, but there's if we could do this for $5, we would do it for $5. Remember, we were the airsoft ministry. Let's go back for those that are too young to remember airsoft ministry. It was a $10 field, and we were volunteers. So I would work when I was still a cop. I would get off Saturday at like 2 or 3, drive to Sacramento, watch UFC with my buddies, and then Sunday, because your airsoft ministry was used to be Sundays only, and then Sunday I would get up and be a airsoft ministry staff member for I think 3-4 hours, however long we were open. I wasn't making any money. I was a volunteer. I did that for, geez, how long was I on for the ministry before we took it over? Like 3 years, 3-4 years, something like that. And birthday parties used to be $50. $50, bro. So, I don't know. All the kids that are complaining are just new, and they don't understand that this is how it is. Because it's the same kid that thought that $120 Classic Army Valken or Lancer AEG M4 was a good purchase based solely on how much it cost. Not realizing how much maintenance and repairs would have to go into that AEG when they could have just spent a little bit more money, bought a combat machine or like a KWA or anything with a VFC gearbox in it or anything like a SEMA Platinum gearbox in it for a little extra money. But people are so short-term price focused that as soon as like anything goes up by $1, they scream. Too bad. You know what your option is? This is where I get cows. You know what your option is? Quit. That's your option. Pay or quit. You're going to pay. You know why you're going to pay? Because there are very few people in this industry that are better than we are. Very few. Very few. Bro, we took over a second field and second store in what, our first year? Our first 6-7 months? We're fucking good, man. We're really good. That's why kids are going to pay. Because who else is doing a MILSIM day? No one. Absolutely no one in the state of California is doing a MILSIM day. Like, no. Is there a mandatory uniform? Nope. Are there equipment restrictions? Nope. Are there different game types played then? Nope. Kids doing speed or kids days? Nope. We're gonna keep the for that to happen. I would have to be outvoted by the owners for us to do away with the first responder thing. Remember, we're still Milsim Day is still free for any first responder. So even if like you were an EMT like a year ago and you're not anymore, come on in, dude. Who cares? We still do it. That's for Milsim Day. So kids can complain, but kids are dumb. And yes, I called probably all of my players dumb, but I'll say it to their face because they don't understand business. So I don't want to hear this because no matter what they're going through financially, it is probably nil in comparison to what we are going through. Because teenagers usually, if you're playing airsoft as a teenager, you're pretty first world. Like, this is a very first world thing to complain about. Like, oh no, my airsoft field's going up $5 more. Like, bro, doesn't your mom drop you off in a Tesla? Chill, right? Relax. Like, you just got a new iPhone. I don't want to hear it. Do you also have a tablet and a phone? Shut up. Kids are so silly, bro. That's why I don't really get that mad at them. And I usually won't say stuff like this in Discord just because, I don't know, I feel like it's too mean. Like, if a kid, like, there were kids that were saying this in Discord. It's like, I don't want to personally attack them. I don't want them to feel bad. They're just kids, man. Just little kids. They don't know shit. They're fucking kids. But you will hear me on a rant tear some shit up. But if I were to like start this in a Discord, I feel like I would literally be attacking that individual. But I don't want to. It's not nice. That's not nice, okay? We have to respect their little safe space, protect their fragile little egos. That's all. They'll pay, don't worry. They'll pay or they'll quit. Or they'll just play in the backyard, which is fine, but they're going to get bored of that too. Or even if they start going to backyard games, the stuff we're doing in Orville is going to be so cool. They'll be like, all right, you know what? I'll pay money to go to that. And that's how I'll get your fucking money. What are they going to do when their gun breaks? Have their friend fix it, who will probably screw it up more, or put a Band-Aid on it and then it'll just fix later down the road? Just saying. These are just words, kids. How do I go back and see the... Okay, let me turn... I want to see if I can rotate this real quick. See if I can... Oh. Can I do that? Oh, it's locked. Oh, okay, well then how do I... Yeah, live chat. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. There's a comment earlier. Puro. How do I pronounce your last name? Is that even... Takuachi? Puro Takuachi. Any tips on trying to love airsoft again? How much time do you have, good sir? Yeah, let me type this in real. Period, enter. Oh, that icon is sick. I don't know who this. Who in the hell? What the fuck was I doing? Oh, how do you fall back in love? Shit. Play less. Like, short term, play fucking less. Figure out what you do and do not like about playing and just fucking double down on that for a while. So for me, before I started doing Milsim West events, and this is also like, I don't know what your airsoft kink is. So I'm going to tell you what my airsoft kink is, and hopefully that helps you. So before I got into Milsim West, which is my new kink, I was doing this annual event in Texas, and it was Conquest of Avalon. It was run by my buddy Will Soto, who's a fucking brilliant game producer, in my opinion. One of the most underrated dudes in the business. and it was the most fucking fun I'd ever had. It was, if you want to YouTube it, or no, it's the shit. I have my own videos on it, but it was on a Renaissance festival. Long story short, players fucked up the venue, and the venue owner said, "Fuck off, never come back," because of the damage players did. Jesus, my beard is real red. But that was a 1 year thing, so I wasn't really doing a whole lot of playing in like leading up to that. But when I start planning it, I was doubling down. So like my first year, I didn't really know what to expect. I did like a traditional like M81 top and bottom kind of thing, and I was just faction commanding. So I didn't really do a whole lot of playing, but I did like StarCraft with people, which was way more fun because I love management. I love management sims. And then my second year, I was a platoon leader, and I dressed the fuck out. Like you can see, like on those Instagram posts I have. I have like the black leather armor. I had like my fucking elf ears, dude. I had a costume, bro. It was sick. It was so fun, and I had a wonderful time. And it broke my fucking heart when he lost that venue. It broke my fucking heart. So then I was just sort of like this. I'm not gonna play. So then I stopped playing for a while. Then I went to DFE. Uh, got to talk to Josh Warren, who's one of the co-owners of Milsom West, who is also kind of a co-owner of DFE. Got to talk to him. I hooked him up with some free gifts at an event prior to that my buddies had given him. So in exchange, he was like, "Hey man, thanks for that. You know what? Are you gonna?" I just told him like, "Yo, you'll see me again next. In a few months. I'm coming for Insurgency." He's like, "Dude, show up. Don't even pay." So he let me in for free as a guest for Insurgency. Fell in love. Asked him for the October event they just had. I just asked him like, "Hey, do you want any help? Like, do you want help checking in? Like, this is what like, bro, I'm in the industry. Like, what help do you? I'm in the game industry. Like, what help can I do or something? What help can I do?" So he had me cadre, and it was that again most fun I'd ever had. So right now for me, my kink is Milsim West and DFE. I don't want to do anything else. There's literally nothing else going on that interests me that I would pay for. Now, if KWA was like, "Hey, we're gonna pay for you to do this," send it. But if it's my time, my money, Milsom West, DFE, everything else can right now kind of fuck off. There's just nothing else that interests me on that level of gaming and like immersion. Everything else to me just looks like another day at a field, just with like a kick-ass venue. So look, there's plenty of Lion Claws diehards. There's plenty of AMS fanboys. I'm not knocking them. Okay, I usually knock Lion Claws, but like AMS, Copperhead looks really really fun. I It also just looks like a big old pickup game, like on a big old AO with kind of like a loosey goosey rule set, like not a very strict uniform code, blah blah blah. It looks cool. KWA was like, "Hey, we're gonna send you." Like, fuck yeah, let's go. But if my boys were like, "Hey, you want a road trip down and go to Copperhead?" I'm like, I'm cool. Just not my thing. I'd rather just do Milsom West. So you got to find your kink. Uh, when I first started airsoft, dude, I was into speed fields fucking hard. You would see me when City opened their speed field. They did Fridays, Thursdays, or Friday. They had speed days. They had speed nights back in the day when they first opened up uh, that speed field. When it was in the back towards where the bus is, like OG opened it. I want to say their speed days were Thursdays. Thursdays or Fridays, I can't recall which. It wasn't weekends though. So I'd go. I don't think I missed any of them. I'd always try and go. And that shit was so fun because it was like it was like small. It was like small thing. It was a specific format. I'm lazy, so I didn't like to walk a whole lot. So dudes were just right there. And it was my favorite thing to do. And then that kind of got boring for me. even that got kind of filled with casuals and rentals, and I didn't really want to be around that anymore. So I just kept doing like more and more advanced stuff that was fun, and basically running around from running and avoiding rentals and casuals as much as possible. So now I just hide at Milsim West events, and that's my shit. If you can hang for on a Milsim West event, we're cool. But if you're like, I don't want to do that, hey man, cool. That's I don't cool. You do your thing. Like, hey, when are you gonna play it? Insert fucking field here. Probably never. Just because it doesn't make me happy. It's not what I want to do. I don't. I want to work with a group of dudes that want to pursue a specific objection, work as a or objective, and work as a team, and not have to worrying about getting right on the threshold of the objective we're trying to capture, and then two fucking rentals on their 12th birthday shoot me in the back because they don't know shit from Shinola. Like that shit pisses me off. Like I'm fine if the opposing team like lays a trap for us and then just fucking schwacks us, dude. I'm Gucci with that. You fucking earned that. You saw me, you figured out a plan, you came and you fucking countered my shit. But if the rentals that I'm playing with on my team, 20 feet behind me, just get freaked out and shoot me in the back, I've walked off the field for that. I've walked just because I don't want to be around that. There have literally been times like, sure, I'll play this, I'll give it a shot. 3 minutes into the game, I walk. I just walk off the field and go, this was a bad idea. I can't do this. But I also take gun stuff way more seriously than the average player because I still have this very personal connection, expectation, blah blah blah, macho Giga Chad bullshit with guns and like how you move with guns and all that other just from being in the army, being a cop for so long. Like if you can't move, I don't want to fucking get out of here. What are you doing? If I look at your magazines and I see there's no order to them, get the fuck away from me. Like you and we're just different. I don't wanna. So that's it. Yay, end of that rant, kind of, I guess. So night, homie. Um, just find what your kink is, and I love calling it a kink, by the way. For me, it's a silly way to say like find out what you like in airsoft and what you don't like. No, fuck that, it's your kink. So find out what your airsoft kink is, and if you don't know what your airsoft kink is, at least find out what your airsoft kink damn sure isn't, and then plot out all the scenarios in which you would find what your airsoft kink. So let's say like you don't want to be around rental kids. Cool. Then right off the bat, you need to look for things where there's not going to be any rentals. So you're going to have to really just isolate yourself to like regional events. So let's say like Lion Claws doesn't have rentals. AMS doesn't have rentals. Um, Third Coast, no rentals. Mud Crab, no rentals. Millstone West, definitely no fucking rentals. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. So figure out like at least what you hate and find all the events that are not going to have the shit you hate and then just go from there. And let's say let's say you start with like, I don't fucking like rentals. Cool. There's not going to be any rentals at this Lion Claws event. Let's go to that. And you go to Lion Claws event and you're like, nah, this wasn't it either. All right. So that's not your thing. Let's say you go to Copperhead and you're like, dude, this shoes, they don't have rentals and this is way better than what I went to with fucking Lion Claws. Boom. That could be your new kink. Ta-da! Hope that answered your question. That was a really long-winded way to say it, yeah? And it's just fun to say airsoft kink, because I think that's fucking funny. What's your airsoft kink? Oh, Milsim West. Oh, Russian kid. Oh, not playing with rentals. Ooh. Fucking hell, bro. Alright, let's call this right under the underminers. Let's call this Dragon's Breath. Dragon. Dragons. Breath. Breath versus. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Breath and breathe. So, boop, kill that. Oh no, that's all wrong. I want poo gas. All right, what size is this? Ah, fuck sticks. Okay, I think this was a 6. And let's kill bold. I don't want bold. Is that 6 here? Oh god, what'd I do? No. Okay, so that's 6. Oh shit. There we go. How many? Let's say Dragon's Breath is 20 gold coins. 20 gold coins. So for Dragon's Breath, make this a 6-digit. Yeah, we'll say it's a 6-digit grid. I'm just typing up game shit if you guys just want. So I'm on my phone and I'm typing on my Chromebook. I guess I could have gone through my little Chromebooky thing here, but I feel like the quality would have just been shat. Total shat. Just. Oh, kids are looking at me and then leaving. Oh no. There's 20 gold coins. Well, this seemed fun. Doesn't look like there's anyone in here. Of course, it's, what time is it in California right now? What time? Oh, it's half after midnight. That's why no one's watching, because you're all asleep, because it's a school night. Yes. Okay, bye. Yes, stop streaming. Bye.